Welcome! In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this WAVLINK PCIe DisplayLink graphics card with 4 HDMI ports. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So this says 4 HDMI expansion quad 4K 60Hz displays, standard PCIe for stable performance, no complex configuration, simple installation. So this is a little different from a traditional graphics card. This uses DisplayLink. So this card is not ideal for gaming. This would be good for things like digital signage, for productivity, coding, where you have basic display requirements. So let's get this open. So this card talks about downloading the driver links. So that's at wavlink.com/driver. Looks like we have a compliance card and a quick start guide. So this is compatible with Windows 10 or 11. You install the DisplayLink driver. This shows the different supported resolutions. It looks pretty straightforward. You can use any or all of the display ports for up to 4K video. It talks about more configuration here. So here's the card. You can see it has a large heat sink on it. Now some would wonder why you would use this instead of a traditional graphics card. There are a number of reasons. This will generally take up less power than a traditional graphics card. This is also a lot smaller, so if you have a smaller computer, say you want to use it for signage, this could fit in it where a traditional graphics card would not. So here we have our 4 HDMI ports. So I'll get a PC out and we'll install this. Okay, so here I have a PC. This is an ASRock. It's a B550 Phantom Gaming 4 motherboard. And I have a PCIe slot here. So I'll take the card. Now I do have these Wi-Fi wires I need to work around. I'm going to line it up with the slot. And I'll insert it. Now this is my traditional graphics card. You can see this is a lot smaller than this. Here's a larger view. Now from what I understand, you do need to have traditional video to use this. So this would work very well with a motherboard that has onboard video. Now this processor does not have onboard video. That's why I have the graphics card. But if I had onboard video here, I wouldn't need this graphics card. And I could use the onboard video to set this up, and then I could use these monitors as extended monitors. So I'm going to put in the little screw, I'll lock this down, put it together, and we'll boot it up and get the driver installed. Okay, so I have the card installed and I have it booted up, and the monitor we're viewing right now is plugged into the graphics card I already had, or if you had onboard video, this would be the onboard video. And I pulled up the WAVLINK and I've gone to the URL wavlink.com/drivers, and I'm going to search for my card. So that's written on the front of the box, the bottom left corner. And in this case, it's WL-UG7500H, and I'll hit search. I'll scroll down and I'll click on it. It has the driver here. I'll hit download. I'll open that up, open up the drivers. I'll go to Windows. I'll double click the installer. So it's installing the drivers now. So it did a compatibility check. It's finished. So it says installation complete, and it says get DisplayLink Manager from the Microsoft Store. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll hit finish. And I'll get the DisplayLink Manager. So I'll close this down and I'm going to restart the machine. While it's restarting, I'm going to grab some other monitors to set this up. Okay, so I've plugged in 4 monitors. Now this is the monitor I had plugged into the original graphics card, but I moved it over to this monitor. So these are the 4 extended monitors I've added. So the first thing you want to do is arrange the displays. So you can use the Windows software or the DisplayLink software for that. So if I go down to the search, I can type in DisplayLink. And we have the DisplayLink Manager. And if we go to the second tab on the left, we'll have a display layout. And we can drag these into the orientation we want. Now it may be hard to tell which monitor is which, so if you hit identify here, it will show a number on top of each display. So this is 23154. So you want to arrange your arrangement so it looks similar to how they are physically. So here I have the 4 on the left kind of stacked, and I have this one off to the right. So to make this actual physical, I'd want to move these over a little bit more. So I have these stacked, but you could put all these in one line. Okay, so here I've opened up some different apps. I have Visual Studio Code here, I have Calculator, here I have Wikipedia article, a Python tutorial, and a LibreOffice spreadsheet. So we have 5 different things going on at one time here. Now you can have things span across multiple windows. So here I have the Wikipedia article spanning across both of these windows here. So that can be really nice if you have a really wide spreadsheet. You could spread these across a lot of monitors. If you put all of these in one line, and especially if you had 4K monitors, you could show lots of columns. So that's the WAVLINK PCIe DisplayLink graphics card with 4 HDMI ports. If you're looking for an easy solution for adding 4 monitors to a desktop PC, I think this is a great option. A lot of focus on graphics cards is on gaming. Not everyone wants or needs to game, and you may just need some extra monitors so you can spread things out on your desktop a little bit better so you can have different apps in different areas, keep things separated. Maybe you're doing coding or spreadsheets, and for that application, this is a great option. Since this card is small, you could put this in a smaller form factor PC that would support a PCIe card, which would make this great for digital signage and similar applications. You don't have to have any special skills to get this installed, so it's pretty easy to install the hardware, and then the software is an easy to install also, just like installing any application. Then you restart the computer, plug your monitors in, and you're ready to go. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.